What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am sharing with you the movies that I plan on watching the week of Thanksgiving. If you're brand new here on my channel and you love and adore physical media and everything to do with movies, then hit that red subscribe down below, as well as that like button, but most importantly, that small notification bell, so you don't miss any videos like this in the future. So I'm actually going to start off talking about a film I do not own on physical. I wish I did. It needs a Blu-ray upgrade, and that is Son-in-Law, currently streaming on Hulu in case you do not have the DVD. Now, really quick plot synopsis. This young girl going off to college, she's from the Midwest, she's going to California, so that's quite a difference. She arrives in California, she's very insecure. This is a fish out of water story. She's very insecure, very uncomfortable, she does not fit in, and she knows it. But then she meets Pauly Shore's character. He kind of takes her underneath of his wing and helps her out. Changes what she's wearing, how she's speaking, just gives her kind of like a makeover. But once it's time to return back home for Thanksgiving break, not only does she return with different hair, clothes, but she also returns with Pauly Shore. So this is a very hilarious comedy. I watch it every single year for Thanksgiving. You'd kind of be surprised that I enjoy this one, but I really do. And I highly recommend that you watch it if you really want a funny comedy that you can watch with your family, because those are very rare these days. I would definitely pick Son-in-Law. So let's move on to the physical copies. What do I have sitting next to me? Okay. This first option is a Thanksgiving staple. If you don't have it, if you've never seen it, what am I doing here? I feel like I've been wasting my time. Guys, come on. It's Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. This is probably one of the #1 Thanksgiving movies of all time. You have a comedic duo, dynamic duo of Steve Martin and John Candy, two guys that just want to get home for Thanksgiving. They're trying everything possible by train, plane, and automobile, but it's just not happening. Everything turns into a disaster. And the entire film, the entire ride that they take us on, we are laughing all the way. And now is the perfect time for you to pick this up if you don't have it or you've never seen it, because it is getting a 4K upgrade. I believe it's coming out the Tuesday right before Thanksgiving. So what more perfect timing? Definitely grab this and pick it up. It is hilarious. So Thanksgiving is all about families and all about family drama. And what bigger family drama do we have in the past couple years than Knives Out? I went to the theater to see this with Mama Blu-ray. I believe this came out in 2019, around Thanksgiving time. And ever since then, I just always associate this film with Thanksgiving, even though it has nothing to do with Thanksgiving. But it does have the family aspect, the drama, and I like those. So Knives Out, I've always been watching it every single year ever since it came out. So again, I will be watching it, and I highly recommend that you do as well. Next up on my list is a story about true events, perfect for biopic month, and it is The Blind Side. This is a heartwarming film. This is what Thanksgiving is all about. The good feelings. Just watching something that makes you feel good. It has football in it, which is always associated with Thanksgiving. There's also a small Thanksgiving scene in the film itself. So this one is a good one. It's always a good option for a family watch, and I enjoy it. So very much looking forward to revisiting this one. And Mama Blu-ray, this is one of her favorites. So that's kind of the reason why I pulled it. This one's for you, Mom. Okay. Now this next one may seem like a very out there kind of pull. I wouldn't normally pull this, but in case you, because I mean, your attitude changes. Sometimes you don't want a feel-good, happy movie. Sometimes you want something a little bit more serious, and this is very serious, but it's one of the best movies, and it does take place on Thanksgiving, and that is Prisoners. You have two little girls that get kidnapped on Thanksgiving Day. Hugh Jackman plays one of the fathers, and his performance is outstanding. I believe this is his best performance I've ever seen him give. He is so fantastic. Your heart breaks for him in this movie. Jake Gyllenhaal is the cop assigned to the case. You have Paul Dano in this film, Viola Davis. You have heavy hitters in this movie, and they are just fantastic. This movie is extremely heavy and really serious, but you know what? Sometimes you want a movie like that, and you really want to feel something. So if you really want to have your heart wrenched, then watch Prisoners. Probably not right on Thanksgiving Day. Maybe like the Monday before. Give it a couple of days beforehand. Some space. All right. This next one is obvious. It's a Charlie Brown Christmas. A Charlie Brown Thanksgiving. I'm not starting this video over again. Charlie Brown Thanksgiving. This one is a must-have. It's a staple. I always watch this on Thanksgiving Day, and then I'll watch the movie of my choice after this one. So Charlie Brown Thanksgiving, you gotta have it, you gotta watch it, you need to see it. And it's cute because there's two different versions, and I like that. This is my favorite Thanksgiving movie, and that is Home for the Holidays. If you guys have been watching my channel, you should already know this. I have spoken about Home for the Holidays so many times, but I will continue to do so until everyone is watching it. You have Holly Hunter, who plays the main character of Claudia, from a very dysfunctional family. Her personal life is a wreck right now. She's not in a relationship. She just lost her job. She's going home for Thanksgiving, and it's just a mess. It's an all-star cast directed by Jodie Foster, and it's amazing. Anyone can relate to this, because it's all of those situations that every person kind of has to deal with in their family. That's why it's so good. So I love this film. Definitely watch it if you have not seen it. It's just so good. And that's actually a Shout Select title. So whenever the Shout sale happens, you can always pick that one up for about $12. Very reasonable. All right, the next movie, another Steve Martin film, and this has nothing to do with Thanksgiving, but it does have a lot to do with family, and that is Parenthood. So I figure this one is a good option in case you don't want a movie that's directly right about the holiday. If you just want to laugh, this one is actually more of a dramedy, because there are a lot of serious moments, but it's also funny at the same time. Again, all-star cast of characters, great actors in this movie, and I have not seen this in a really long time, so I'm looking forward to rewatching this for Thanksgiving week. So because it's all about family, I figure this one's a good one for Thanksgiving week. And finally, I'm ending with a never seen it, obviously, because that's just what I do. Scent of a Woman. I've never seen this one, but as I was looking up Thanksgiving movies, this one came up because apparently it takes place around Thanksgiving break. And I figure, perfect. This is the great, perfect time for me to finally watch this movie. So I will watch Scent of a Woman for the very first time and give you my thoughts. So those are all the movies that I plan on watching the week of Thanksgiving. Let me know down below, what do you watch during Thanksgiving break? Are you enjoying any of these choices? Let me know down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you next time.